In this video, we're going to be doing a franchise with NBA legends. So let's see how it goes. So it was my turn to pick a player. And there's a lot of good players: Scottie Pippen, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash, Giannis, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. But I think out of all of these players, I think I had to go with Allen Iverson, even though he was small. You may think that was a bad pick, but I think Allen Iverson is really fun to play with. I think he'll be a great player. Now, from my next pick, someone who really caught my eye was Jokic. Obviously Embiid and Steph Curry. And this Steph Curry is old, and that was not a really good thing. Nate Archibald would have been great. Penny Hardaway. All of these guys are really just amazing. But Jokic caught my eye for a center, so that's who I chose. Trae Young immediately caught my eye. He's so young and so much potential. So I just couldn't let him go. So I picked him immediately. And this would be my last really big pick. So for this next pick, I wasn't expecting much, but there was some good players. I was very close to getting John Collins because he's so young, so good, but he usually gets mad and his overall goes way down because of morale. So I ended up not picking him. After going through a lot of players, I ended up picking Ben Simmons because of his age and his overall. After that pick, I simmed the rest of the draft. And let's see, the CPU drafted for the rest of my team. So obviously I had Allen Iverson and Jokic, Trae Young and Ben Simmons. But I also drafted Jonathan Isaac, Eric Gordon for my next two highest players. Eric Gordon was an okay backup. And you can see here I'm trying to change some of the positions. Allen Iverson to shooting guard so that he could start and Trae Young could start because I wanted the players I picked to start. So Trae Young at the point guard position, and then I changed Ben Simmons to the power forward. It wouldn't mess up with the rotation. So for the starting lineup, we have Trae Young at point guard, Allen Iverson at shooting guard, and Eric Gordon behind him. And then those other shooting guards will be the backup point guards. For the small forward, we have Jonathan Isaac. For the power forward, we have Ben Simmons. And then center, obviously, is Nikola Jokic. I wanted to play the first game of the season, which was against the Milwaukee Bucks. They had Tony Parker, Kobe Bryant, Cameron Reddish, John Collins, and Brad Daugherty. So John Collins was someone I wanted to draft, and Kobe is amazing. So we'll see how we fare against them. I do want to show you that I've decided to play in Superstar mode for this. You can see here I'm changing the difficulty over to the Superstar. I don't know why I was in All-Star. So unfortunately we lost the tip-off, which is never a good sign. But you can see here that I really just wanted to shoot, which was not helping our game at all. Because you see I sent a little pick and then on the dribble, I don't know what I was doing. And it was just a bad shot and it made Trae Young go cold. So I think that really just set us off to the wrong foot. Kobe was also just a monster and Allen Iverson just couldn't guard him. And he was causing us major issues. However, Allen Iverson just is a beast and dunked on them right after that crazy dunk by Kobe. So he was putting up a good fight. And here's another time that Allen Iverson just went in there and dunked on them. Pretty insane dunk right there. And you can see how Bryant was just tearing us up in the middle. I tried usering him, but even then he just was a monster. You can see how right here Allen Iverson makes Kobe jump and almost a three, but when a player is cold to this game, it's like almost impossible to make a shot with him. It's kind of stupid. I mean, Allen Iverson was our only saving grace in this game, and he was the only one scoring points, so he was really just great to have. And the transition buckets were just killing us too, because every time we would get a shot, they would just come over, and you can see there that they just dunked on us. I was proud of Trae Young's defense here. I mean, he dealt with it really well, hands up, and stop them from getting an easy layup. So I decided to sim the rest of the game since it wasn't going great, and just play the first quarter. So I clicked sim, and it still wasn't going well. The Bucks were beating us. I got a pretty big lead, but then we came back, got the lead. Our team did really well in the fourth quarter, and we ended up winning that game. So after that game, I got a trade offer, and I decided I'd look into it because it looked interesting. But I didn't really want to give up Ben Simmons for Russell Westbrook, because Russell Westbrook is old, and Ben Simmons still has a lot of potential. So that's where I'm going to end this episode here. But if you want to see this particular series, another episode of it, I have more footage if you want to see that. If you want to see anything else, NBA 2K22, let me know.